So welcome. Welcome to anybody who listens to this. For whatever reason you're listening to it, I'm not sure. But we're going to... Huh? No, wait, what? Okay. I'm just confused. Ah! Okay, I did something silly. This does make more sense. Okay, that is all working. This is good to know. Hopefully everybody is fine. No, not last stream. Most likely second to last stream for this season. But yeah. Hope everybody is fine. First view from India. What's up, what's up? Was hoping that we get some news today, we didn't, so yeah. I built a new Pokemon. That's good and nice. We built Quaquawal. So, we just gonna start immediately. I kinda want to speedrun it. I a little bit late for the stream already, so I was like, okay. Of course I want to speedrun and we get like the same Pokemon twice in a row. That's not really the idea. Clodsire and Excadrill. It's a double ground. Clodsire and Excadrill. Looks like my close on back. So let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Did anything happen today? I don't think really anything crazy happened today. I tried to build a Delphox and I was not able to get Mystical Fire after 35 charge TM, so I hate the charge TM system, but I think most people do, so I don't think I'm alone here. I'm actually going to swap into my better answer, which is the Excadrill. The opponent decides to swap out, which is okay. Rock Side's still going to hurt quite a bit here. So let's see what we can do. We're going to be able to still get to the next move in time. That's amazing. Because if I can, I'll farm them down maybe with my other Pokemon. I might be fine. Yo, what's up? What's up, what's up? Whoever comes in, feel free to leave a like on the stream as well. If you enjoy the type of content, of course. Nobody's forced to do anything. What's up, what's up? Everybody is coming in slowly. We are just gonna speedrun today. I just want to get done with all the sets. Or we're gonna get the full farming for whatever reason the opponent didn't throw there, I don't know, but I take it. 2, that's bad, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're from the US. US should be kinda early for you at least. Triptando, what's up? How are you doing? Triptando, do you have a brother? I think it was your brother who talked to me in London as well for the Go Fest. I'm not sure about it, honestly. Forgot about that stuff already. But yeah, it's a guy from. I actually wanted to make the joke as well, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Even had dinner together, as far as I know, at least. Where's the new season? I would like the new season starts on the 1st of December. Was a surprise, but very likely that we're gonna get the new season news. I would say next Monday. Not playing Pokemon Go at all? Like, I'm fairly certain. What am I mixing up here? I know that there was like someone, and then honestly, I'm like so confused right now. Who is I don't honestly. I thought it was your brother. I don't know. It was in the middle of some random park area in London for Go Fest. I know that, but like, I thought it was. Maybe I'm like literally completely having no idea. But yeah, Ninetales. We just gotta literally speedrun through everything here right now. Arctivax, that's great. No, Crocodile. Okay, that's going to be Ninetales, Crocodile, and. It was Arctivax, right? Crocodile. I think I can even check it down here. I'm not sure about it. Let me see. Yeah, I can actually check it. It was ActiveX, okay. It's nice. So at least I can see that all the time here. Wasn't it London? Yeah. I know that. I know that as well. I know that we met at EOIC. But like it was like someone, I don't know. I'm mixing this up definitely, or like I don't know who it was now. I thought it was like such a fast thing anyway because it literally just said hi and went straight away. I must mix something up here right now, but like it was in the middle of GoFest in a random park on the side of London where I was like, yeah, so weird. And who was it though? It was definitely someone from the Netherlands, but I don't know who it was anymore. Who else could it be though? Who was a brother that... Ah, Guido! Yeah! That does make sense. His brother. That does make more sense. That does make more sense. Memory is coming back. Memory is coming back. His brother, I met. How is your brother not playing Pokemon Go? Like, what the hell? My brother actually was not playing Pokemon Go, or like actively playing PvP for a long time as well. Now he's like the biggest tryhard in the game. I don't even know why it is. Yeah, Guido. That does make sense. I was so confused. I was literally like, but yeah. Now we got that one. That day was wild anyway. Like, honestly, GoFest is always... Like, GoFest was like, after... The first day is always nice. The second day is like, yeah, okay, it's kind of fine still. And the third day is like literally horror. Just like, so many days already. Ah, it's literally barely even moving at this point anymore. Man. But yeah. That does make way more sense. Mix that up. But yeah. Otherwise, I cannot wait for Catch Cup to disappear next week. For Great League, I actually still have some decent content for the season that I'm planning on doing, so I even invest into some stuff for that today. Of course, most people not going to be too much... Most people don't have too much interest in towards that anymore because yeah, new season is coming up. A lot of people already reached their goals for this season. Oh, that's going to be such a nice one here again. Lygon clots everywhere. Anyone tried Betty Bolt? I'm trying Betty Bolt the entire time. It's just horrible. You had a good day. I wish I would have been a little bit more productive today. I feel like I could have been more productive than I was. At the end of the day, did some uni stuff. That's 2 videos for YouTube, which are most likely both coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Actually, I was productive, of course, still, but made a video about potential Pokemon updates, or like potential updates for Pokemon for the Master League, basically one move away from being a meta, which I had already for the Ultra League and for the Great League. So that's most likely gonna come out tomorrow, unless you're gonna get like some very important news that I have to cover as well, then it would come out on Friday. And otherwise, tomorrow I'm gonna have to record, or will record for Friday, the top 10 rank 1 in the world teams for this season. So yeah. Gonna be some decent content towards that. I powered up every single starter evolution for the Great League for a Spin the Wheel episode, which is coming up then hopefully as well, as soon as Great League is coming back. There are some decent plans still coming up. There are also some rank 1 in the world teams that I haven't tried out yet, which I want to try out. So I still have a lot of stuff for the upcoming week at least. Speculation videos, this is the thing as well, like they take always of course a little bit longer to do and edit and research and stuff like this, but yeah, I always like them as well. It's like this kind of content that I like to do myself because it's like unique and nobody really else does this kind of stuff. And it kind of showcases like potential of certain Pokemon. And it's also kind of funny when you see like at the end of the day when the new season starts and Niantic does exactly those changes, which happened quite a bit for this season as well. I think there were like some changes that I also wanted to see. Some of them were not done properly though, like they didn't use the stats that I was suggesting and stuff turned to shit. But definitely also stuff that I enjoy to do the most. It's just a little bit tough time-wise right now because of university. Definitely I want to do also more in-depth stuff for this kind of stuff when I have break from university, which is going to be like actually already kind of starting mid-January, as I still have to send in certain stuff at the end of January, but it's basically all done for that kind of, I just got shield here, for those kind of areas, so I don't think it's going to be too bad. Oh god, that's bad. So should hopefully be fine towards that, and hopefully can do some more interesting, more in-depth content for that as well. Can't wait. If you could choose Master League Pokemon to make meta, which one would you choose? Oh, you're gonna see tomorrow. Let's go spoil the video. There are quite some decent. Well, okay, I can spoil one video, one of the video maybe. There's actually the option to get, or like would have the option for the Pokemon to have Powder Snow. It's Articuno. Articuno would actually be valid for this for the Master League, but also would be very solid for both the Great League as well as Ultra League if you would give it the move Powder Snow as a fast move, which I feel like is a cool one. But there are 9 other ones as well, which are coming out tomorrow. And somehow we won this game as well because the opponent doesn't run Dig for whatever reason. But yeah, Powder Snow and Articuno is a solid option for sure. It's a little bit of a sim hero because of Icy Wind plus Hurricane, and you basically bait usually with Icy Winds and then hit a Hurricane. But Ninetales, Excadrill, and Haunter. That's very spicy, and Triple Shadow. Ninetales, I think that's the first time that we get Triple Shadow here. Like Triple Shadow as well as Triple Weak to Ground. I'm gonna use this like this. Got a Shadow Hundo Articuno this week. Yeah, that would be amazing. Like, honestly, I feel like the Shadow variant might be even better for it. But honestly, if you take a look at the Articuno right now and look at the 2-shell scenario, this Pokemon already with Ice Shard is really strong for the Master League, which is kind of interesting. Kind of would want to build one as well. Definitely better than the Galarian variant. Which I feel like is kind of awkward, because if you rate those Pokemon... Well, that's a little bit of an awkward lead as well. If you rate those Pokemon, like the normal Articuno or the normal Zapdos or the normal Moltres, you always kind of have to get the XL Candy for 2 Pokemon with that, which I feel is a little bit tricky. Kind of never really can decide which Pokemon I want to power up there. Because Zapdos, both variants are kind of decent. Moltres, both variants are kind of decent. Also, my entire team dies against the Quagsire. That's also very decent. I have to hope that the opponent lets this move go through here, I feel like. And even then, could they have in the back that I could... You say speedrun, this is a speedrun, there was no way for me to beat a ground type Pokemon which has a ton of energy. So, Whiscash, Charger Bug, and Arctibex. That's a cool core. Whiscash, Charger Bug, and Arctibex. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Do I do it like this? Oh, we'll see. Have you got any tips for a team with Yanma for the Great League? That's a little bit of a tricky one. I'm not gonna lie, like Yanma for the Great League is... Like, I wish it would get like a little bit of a buff there. But, I think I made a video with LilyNiRiain before. By the way, Great League here. So maybe like just something instead of LilyNiRiain. You most likely want to have some kind of fighting type Pokemon in the lead. Because fighting type going to allow you to hit ice types as well as steel types, which you want to really hit with this Pokemon, like for this Pokemon. So I would recommend you to have something like a Medicham in the lead, even though like Medicham of course is lame. But want a good Shadow Whiscash? I think I actually got a good Shadow Whiscash, but like the one that I built isn't. But I think I got it afterwards. The dog's having a great time. Can still at least go for 1 extra here right now. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on at like this time. Do you think they will nerf Corviknight somehow before when it's released? Could definitely see that coming, yeah. I wouldn't be shocked at all. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, Corviknight looks good, but like they nerf everything that could be meta. Like, Corviknight is like one of the Pokemon which I really would like to keep untouched. But also, again, like, what's going to happen when Corviknight going to get introduced into the game? Like, what is going to become more meta? The one thing that I'm literally thinking about right now would be Lantern. I think they're actually going to go for Earthquake here. Oh, they don't. That's still a safe play. It's fine. Would be Lantern, of course. Lantern would be the most obvious one. Thanks for sub, by the way. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. Definitely appreciate it. All Dig is pretty bad for me. 2, 3, 4. So yeah. Don't know about that. I don't think they should either. This game is over. Unless... Still want to play it out, even though it's the speedrun. Dig is fine. Like, my only hope here is that they're somehow going to be able to knock them out with a 1 Mud Bomb. Like, I don't even want to hit the Blizzard, I just want to hit the Mud Bomb. Okay, I need too much here for that one, I think. It would be nice to have another hard Medi counter. It wouldn't be even the craziest Medi counter, I would say. Like, it would be definitely better than what Skarmory ever was, but still. Such a problem with fast move sneaking. I never really had the issue recently, at least. I feel like fire types will be the new meta when Egg Slash. Like, I feel like they have to buff fire type Pokemon in general. Just gonna spin the wheel because this game is over now. Quaxwell. Chargerbug. And Crocodile. So Quaxwell, only mid-stage evolutions. After Triple Shadow before, now only mid-stage evolutions. We get next Icony. But yeah, Egg/Slash Corviknight both very weak to fire. But I feel like they kinda would like to buff fire type Pokemon prior anyway. We need a new fire type fast move. I said before, I would like to see something that is kinda similar to Poison Jab. So stuff like this could work out pretty well. Good evening! Voice Lantern in so many teams. Strong but it's only ranked 60 on PvPoke. That's the thing with PvPoke rankings, which is just not really accurate sometimes. If a Pokemon beats the main meta Pokemon, but loses to a lot of other Pokemon that are not main meta, then it's automatically getting shown a little bit lower on that list, even though it might be better when you actually play it. For example here, with a Lantern, oh, that's so bad. Like, I didn't want to go for this anymore, but of course I was still stuck in that. Lantern is a Pokemon that is completely getting destroyed by any kind of Dragon-type Pokemon and any kind of Grass-type Pokemon. But the issue is, in the current meta, the Grass types are now a thing because of Lantern mainly. And Swampert, of course. But like, the current meta is like Pokemon that are neither really Dragon or especially Dragon now with like Atari being kind of gone. Even though Atari wasn't even the best counter either because of the part flying typing. But like, basically there are a lot of Pokemon that really hard wall Lantern, which drags down the rating. But like, those Pokemon are not always top tier meta Pokemon. Corviknight is good rate attacker than in PvP. No, like, you're definitely wrong with that. Like, it's really good in PvP and it's a very bulky Pokemon, so it wouldn't be as great for raids most likely. Like, yeah, it definitely would not be great for raids, as far as I know. They catch it on double, that's okay for me. I'm gonna try to catch the move as well, I feel like. Definitely did work out perfect for me. I've been using double Mud and Shadow Gliscor. So basically triple ground. Interesting. Also, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to leave a like on the stream as well. Helps me out. Would appreciate it. Body Slime coming through. Going to be able to reach another Exeter. They're going to shield, that's nice, because I can go straight for my next move, and this was a CMP tie, so definitely have no chance of still winning this game because of that. I'm gonna let the move go through if they're going to still try to hit me here, but they're going to let their move go through as well. Trying to get as much energy as possible and go straight for a charge move here, which is really weird. So I think I have a great chance here of winning. Aegis Slash, by the way, will definitely get nerfed. Like, I cannot see them releasing... Oh, that's bad. I cannot see them It must be an aerial ace, right? Yeah, okay, open. I cannot see them release the Aegis Slash with the current moveset it has. Like, there's no way. Okay, the mirroring kind of died right now. Hopefully it's going to come back. Yeah, it's back here already. I feel like there's no way that they're going to release the... What's it called? The Aegis Slash with the current moveset because it's just too strong. Arctibix, Jelly, Clodsire does seem like a solid team. That's definitely... Like, Jellicent is really good in the current meta. But yeah. I also hope that they nerf Aegis Slash. I know a lot of people don't like nerfs or whatever, but for me, I said like several times in videos, I want to see a meta where the Pokemon that we play are not all 2800 in bulk rating on PvPoke. Because like this just takes ages. I'd rather have like Pokemon like a Shadow Feraligatr being able to kind of break the meta. I think we didn't. Did we have... Let me check real quick. What did we just said? We had Hakomo and Haunter. Okay, yeah, I'm wrong. And Houndstone. Hakomo, Haunter and Houndstone. So, just gonna put Hakomo over here and Houndstone in the back. Go. Yeah, Honchkrow is a very attack-rated Pokemon. It still doesn't get great CP though, but it's still a very attack-rated Pokemon. Yeah, well, like, I do like the idea of having, it's actually kind of a decent matchup here, by the way. I kind of do like the idea of having the, that's just a Leaf Blade though. I think. Of having the, what's called, Aegis Slash around just in order to have something for the Medicham. I think that's a decent play. But I don't really want to sacrifice basically the rest of the meta forward. So like, it's still, like, even if you're gonna give it a worse fast move and still Shadow Ball, or like even give it Shadow Sneak instead of Shadow Ball, that was I think what I kind of suggested, which makes it a little bit spammier, but makes it do way less damage. You're still going to be able to completely destroy Medicham, no matter what you really give that Pokemon. So like, that's great no matter what. Lurantis on the screen. I wish I had Lurantis on my backline there. But like, yes, Halucho got then released as a regional variant, but if Halucho wasn't regional, like this Pokemon would have been so cool for the actual meta. Which is kind of sad that it was regional at the end of the day, but... Well, they have awkward here. I'm just gonna go straight for the move because I don't really want to use another shield here. Especially with a Shadow Haunter in the back. Having a shield around is always kind of solid. That's what the opponent thinks as well, so I decided to swap out now so I can keep my other Pokemon. Hopefully we're gonna get our games done like under 1.5 hours. I think we should be able to. It's kind of nice for me because I don't have to worry about doing my games early on. Even though, like for me, I don't know with like how it is for you. For me, working on super early in the morning is always kind of awkward. Just, it's difficult for me to concentrate. Like my peak is there in the evening. That's why I also do a lot of uni work after streaming. Why is the cable so weird? Sorry for that. Like the cable is just not having the greatest time. Just gonna give it a little bit more wiggle room here. Oh, I'm gonna go for the body slam for whatever reason. But yeah, like I cannot really work in the morning, so I usually do my sets in the morning, which also kind of results in worse gameplay because I played bad. But I always need a long time to wake up. Good to use a shield here just because I need the damage on the opponent. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay, the normal type is at least gonna be gone now. How about Eternalness being released soon? I don't think so. Like, not this next season. Next season is going to be most likely Necrozma if we are lucky. But I don't even think it's going to be Necrozma. I think next season going to be 2 Ultra Beast, which is going to be like the Stakataka. What's it called? Is this? Yeah, it's called like this in English. I'm always confusing the English and the German variant of it. As well as the Placephalon. And then I think the season afterwards is going to be around Necrozma, like the basically spring season or whatever it is. Clotsire, Bellybolt, and Quagsire. So Belly and Ground. The Clown, yeah. Also, there will always be top meta Pokemon that just suck after seeing them in every team. Yeah. I mean, no, actually not really. Before, I actually don't know what really happened for Medicham. Of course, yes. Oh, that's by the way really bad for me right now. Maybe the worst possible Pokemon to face. Of course, Medicham got more basically everywhere after the XL update. That's for sure. But there was a time as well with Medicham where there was nothing that was like insanely common like the Medicham that is right now. It's like I can literally just forfeit this game. Like I have nothing for the Gligar, so I'm just going to do that here. Also for the sake for the speedrun, because there's no way I can win against this opponent. I don't need to drag it out if I have literally no move that would hit a Gligar. Houndstone. Regigigas, that's going to be a great team. And Quaquaval for the first time. Houndstone, Regigigas, Quaquaval. That's Quaquaval. Please let me friend you. If Niantic adds more friends, I would, but like I have already 400 or 400. It's the clown one is Placephalon. Hope we're gonna get a signature move Mind Blown eventually at least. This is a badly depending on the fast move, but I think they don't use... of course they used an Elite TM for a move that is not really that viable anymore. Great. If you keep spamming, I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm sorry. Have you noticed any weird glitches lately in Go Battle League? Nope. Like, this is maybe like some visual bugs which you're describing there, by the way, so... Those still might appear for some people. I don't really look at it too much, but as far as I know, it never actually is impacting the gameplay itself. Nice lag there, but at least I'm going to be able to still see Peter here. But yeah, Placephalon going to be an interesting Pokemon for sure for raid people, but like not for PvP, most likely. Going to have to stop here eventually. Let's see what they're going to go into. Ah, come on. I would love to be in this matchup still, but like there's no way for me to win this now. They've had like Hidden Power Ground or Hidden Power Psychic would be even better here. Okay, I can farm him down even. I'm still gonna take that one. Rapid Dash doesn't really do damage, but also don't do damage. Yeah, there's no way. Like, there's no way. They're still gonna try. They're gonna go for Body Slam. Like, my only play is to hope that I can align my move to theirs, which I can. This is a CMP type. But sadly, my what is the... What is wrong with the cable? It was so fine for the other days. Don't know what happened there. I'm going to be able to still at least go... Yeah, okay, no, never mind. I'm gonna still get to a move, but this was the best play that I could have done. Trying to see Peter there, wait 2 turns so we can have the Body Slam at the same time as my Thunder, but... Deoxys Attack, Katana, Placephalon team. For the Master League especially, right? I have my Katana build. Honestly, I have to say, from all the stupid Pokemon that I built, XL Katana is one of my favorite because it makes like such quick process of like all the rocket grunts. Like it's so good for rocket grunts. Like if you haven't built an XL Katana, literally completely deletes. Oh, we have the group there. We have the team. We have the squad here. Completely deletes any kind of any kind of ground as well as water type grunts. It's like so good. It's my favorite Pokemon to use for this because you just razor leaf down everything. There's a bug when both Pokemon faint at the same time the opponent's Pokemon becomes invisible. That's wild. You know what's also wild? The opponent's Pokemon here. I'll swap out into my worst answer, which is going to be the... I mean, it's defensively better, but I don't have the coverage here. We're actually having the Croxwall in the back. That's so much fun. Going to be forced to use a shield, you know? I have to go for 4 fastness now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're going to have another aerial ace. They're going to shield this move up, and I can go for close combat afterwards on the Steam Peter, which I should win. Look at this calculation. Are you going to build a Terrakion when it comes back into raids? Yes, I want to build one, but I still don't have a good one, even though I have like around 200 XL candy already. I need like 90 XL candy or something and done then. I really would like to have one for the Mustic. Looks like a cool Pokemon. It's not really looking like a good game for Ninetales here. I'm not gonna risk a CMP time. It's kind of silly. I kind of want to see how much damage an aerial ace does so I can estimate on how I want to play this. It's gonna be close. No, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. I'm still gonna get to another aerial ace, and that's kind of already killed my plan here. Don't know what could be in the back that would work out for me, so I'm just gonna spin the wheel already. And Cologne. Crocodile. Okay. Yeah, terrific. Catch the move at least. This is gonna get stored anyway. And Meowscarada, that's going to be a horrible one as well for the next one. Here we're gonna have the last one at least on the screen as well. They're staying in? Okay, I still don't have a move though. If I still can win this game, that would be wild. But I don't think this one gonna knock them out yet. I don't think it does. Like, the opponent plays the worst possible way so far, so that's kinda nice for me. But yeah, I had to hope that they gonna take more damage from this because the liquidation, even though it's going to be a stab liquidation, it's not gonna do enough damage to knock out this Pokemon. I would still need to hit more than a liquidation on the other one as well, so. It was so close though. It was so close. What's up, Lily? How are you doing? I bet you can't wait to do all the university stuff afterwards. As soon as I'm done with streaming. Bet you can't wait. Also, I can't show this one screen, but I can show I think the back one. Got all the packages. All the packages. Can't wait to open it later on as well. Not on stream though. Can always show, of course, the backside, because otherwise you would all know my name, which is open anyway. Like, most people could be able to know that anyway. Like, as soon as you enter a tournament for Pokemon Go or whatever, like for Pokemon in general, your name is out there. There's no real way to protect around that. But it's fine. It is fine. Hopefully I'm gonna love it. Hopefully. But yeah, the last bits now of the Catch Cup is always amazing. We at least already 2 sets in. That's actually not that bad, but I said I don't have Trailblaze, I'm gonna go into my own Cologne. Oh, I actually have Trailblaze. I thought I'd dig on this Pokemon. But I guess I'd dig on the Hound Dog thingy there. Houndstone. This is a good matchup for me. I like this. Gonna get the shield. I definitely take this matchup. I definitely want to realign here, and I think because of the extra energy the opponent gave me, I should be able to do that. I should definitely be able to do that. It's definitely my name as well. And I'm not gonna say the name because I know what you tried to do with that. I'm not spanned for that. But good try, good try. Silly. Do you ever look at top performers on PvPoke? No. Honestly, short answer, no. Ever. I'm like, this is the thing as well for PvPoke. There are some features that I don't really use because I don't think they're useful. This feature, I think there might actually be some use into it, so I think it would make some kind of sense towards that one to look at this. I think it's not a bad thing there. There are other things on PvPoke where I'm like, okay, yeah, like you can do that, but you don't have to do that. But this, I think you can definitely look at this. But yeah, at the end of the day, maybe. Like, I never really looked at it myself. In order to now play a different team or whatever. Never. Honestly, still proud of you trying to throw me there. But sometimes I'm silly, I would never be. Stop that. Like, Spant literally would have read this out immediately. The second he would have the opportunity to. This is bad. This is really bad. Now I thought that I would be able to farm down in time, but I can't. And so the opponent should be able to still get to a rock set with the other boy. Or maybe not. I think Knights should be enough. This thing is very tech-rated. Still miss Span stream. Your thoughts on Shadow Gliscor? Depends on which league. I'm actually losing this now. Oh no, I'm winning it still. Get wrecked. Ultra League, very cool. Great league. Just like the worst brother of Liga. But for Ultra League, still very solid. Also, after the nerf of Earthquake, it's still very solid. I think I played recently in the team as well, and I quite enjoyed it. Octibax. So Octibax lead, 2 answers for Charm in the bag. I feel like this is solid. Honestly, I took a little bit to understand that name as well, but I was like, whose name is that? But then I realized. Don't forget to claim your Pokemon Pokestop Showcase reward. Do you think I go outside and play the game? Good joke on you there. No, I don't. Is it only for today? I know. But, yeah, I don't know. Pokemon Showcases are a little bit awkward here as well, because we actually have a map in my town, which is of course cool for certain stuff, which I use as well for like new Pokemon releases, so I can get Pokemon a little bit easier, and IVs a little bit easier, whatever, like stuff like this. But it's a little bit silly towards the showcase feature, because people that have more free time or whatever just gonna look for the biggest Pokemon on the map and just go there and try to get free items through that, which is, I guess, valid for them. I don't do that because I feel like it's not really worth the time for me. But, so it's basically impossible to win showcases in my area. Oh, that's nice. Like, for me, this can just be the acid spray gun. For me, there is 2 that are pretty accessible for me, that are easy to get on my normal route that I would go. And then there are like 3 other ones that can be accessible, but not quite. Yeah, same basically. I only catch the Pokemon around my house, which is also kind of funny because I recently got a Shundo in front of my house, which was very nice. So, well, like not recently, but like this season still with my Shundo. It's called Galarian Stunfisk, which was kind of nice. But yeah, what is wrong with this cable? I just don't understand it. Barely even touch it. I have to get a new one now. At least this is not a cable that my cat usually tries to destroy. My cat, for whatever reason, is literally just trying to eat every possible HDMI cable. I have no idea why. It's only HDMI. Okay, it's mainly HDMI. Sometimes also some from the vacuum, but don't know what's wrong with that cat. Literally no idea. Nothing going on in that mine. But apparently HDMI cable are the tastiest. So if you ever want to try to eat a cable, try HDMI. Maybe I need a new cable. I thought it was a new cable though. I don't know. Like honestly, for me, USB cable survive maybe 5 days and then they're done. For whatever reason. Let's move on. Actually, I'm winning a lot of games today. Mainly because maybe I speedrunning this one. Belly Bolt. The zdsgfhdfzgx. Perfect. Can't wait. And Excadrill. Literally zero bulk around here, but Belly Bolt. Also, again, if I encounter some ground type Pokemon, I guess, or like some Quagsire more, I am going to forfeit. Because against Quagsire, I have literally zero chance. What type of cat do I have? Good question. I have like 5 different ones that are all different as well. Most are like some mixes between certain ones. Don't know. Shiftry, that is pretty bad as well. First, the game just completely disconnects and then my phone disconnects again. An orange one. I have an orange one, I have 2 brown ones, I have a white one, and I have 1 of 3 colors. Like, honestly, that... What is wrong with the cable? And what is wrong with this Pokemon here? I'm just gonna try to go into my Excadrill, let's see what's coming in next. I think I cannot use the cable that I have here though. No, I can't because it's USB-C. I need normal USB. So I don't even have a quick fix for this issue here right now. They have Go-Goat? I don't even touch the cable anymore. Before I was like kidding of something or whatever, which I was like, okay, yeah, sure. But what is going on here? Yeah, I hope that the opponent knows it's still leave me. I literally don't do anything. This game, by the way, is over because I have nothing that can hit the Galarian Stunfisk anymore. Maybe I still have a chance though, if I can hit a Focus Blast. True, I gave you one. Mistakes been made. Mistakes been made. It's most likely I just got like the broken one. You got like the good ones again. Okay, Regigigas is our only chance here of winning this game. Of course, it's still gonna get to a move somehow. Just gonna disconnect it completely and just gonna put it in the other way. That's gonna fix everything. You will see. Actually seems better. Kitten, 6 months, she's mental. Yeah. Cool thing as well, I'm crazy allergic to cats as well, so that's really nice. Helps me out as an asthmatic, especially every day. Oh, can we get actually all 3 starters? Please, Galadurge. Yes! Oh, what are the chances? It's literally all 3 main starters of the new generation we got. That's so wild. Okay, I really want to destroy someone with that team now. All 3 starters back to back to back. That's so insanely lucky. Like, how? Get off all the Pokemon. Honestly, the cable seems to be fixed. I literally just had to plug it in the other way around. Horrible lead force. For the entire team, though. Oh. They don't even run Fairy when they're running in power on this thing. Why? But yeah, the cable seems fixed now because they just put it in the other way around. Cool. Gonna use a shield here. Ancient power would have been resisted. But they boost? No, they do not boost here. But this is looking kinda nice to me. Yeah, honestly, if I get destroyed by this Pokemon, well, especially when they're swapped into a Broguiere here right now. Like, this gonna literally hit so hard, it's nearly gonna one-shot them. Should put him super low. Yep. And I can still realign as well. So now I can even go ahead and go into my Fire Boy against the Torchic. And this is gonna be a great matchup. I do ever games again with viewers? Not anytime soon. Mainly because it's just like time limits or whatever. For me, I'm still gonna get to another ancient power. I overfarmed too much. Yeah, some super effective hidden power or something against me. They must have like hidden power ghost or some stuff. Shit. That's actually embarrassing. And they have a double move, but they cannot. They have a double move, but they cannot like get the. And they have a carving in the back. Like, what am I seeing here? I don't even get off the entire move, and I'm actually gonna lose. I'm just gonna cry. But yeah, for me, just right now, I just have to do too much university stuff. Otherwise, I'm literally just streaming my sets, and I'm trying to be done afterwards. So that's mainly why I don't do like. Do we get it back to back to back? That would be wild. Oh, close. Close. It's wild though. Like, how are you double moving this Pokemon, but you're not gonna go for a Fairy win, but you rather decide, oh, it is fine, we're gonna go for the hidden power. But it was super effective hidden power against my fire type for whatever reason, so that's wild. That's going to be a bad one. I'm gonna get a shield advantage off here though, which is kinda cool. But yeah, like, how do... Honestly, with carving in the back as well, I just don't get it. Oh. Okay, they're just gonna give me 2 shields here, apparently. Or they're gonna let this move go through and just gonna completely die with it. But quick TMs, like everybody, like if it was a charge move, yeah, okay, like I do understand that. But fast TMs, like you're going to have that one. Like, I have so many fast TMs, like literally, like that thing doesn't really matter too much. Like, for charge teams, I would understand, but fast teams, usually everybody has enough. Of course, we never know, but... I got a XL Rec Candy today after doing 3 raids during raid hour. Easy win, by the way. That's nice. I did not do a single raid during raid hour. I've completely even forgot that raid hour existed. Also, university is just killing me right now. Florigato. Wobbuffet. I wish I had more time to also like go outside, play the game. But I don't really have to. I don't have the time. I still want this one as a shiny, by the way. This one as well, but it's not available yet. Poor Smoliv. What was my last shiny, actually? Absol, sure. That was cool. But of course, I don't really play too much, so... What we spawned again? We had Ninetales, Quagsire, and Florigato. So, water, fire, grass core again. Quagsire, Slave Swap, Ninetales is usually my lead, and Floricanto in the back. Couldn't want Freaky Backs and Needy have candies for Akti. How? Just walking? There she can fast the end. That's wild. Congrats on that. Cool Pokemon. Forlex is also a cool Pokemon. That needs a buff for sure, but I wish there would be more fighting type moves. Like, you have Close Combat, you have Superpower, which are both very strong moves. But, like, a new fast move would be cool. Maybe even a one-turn first move for fighting would be cool. That's amazing for me, by the way. Stuff like this, like, in general, like, there's so many updates that I would like to see for, like, fighting type Pokemon as well. And then just nerf counter, so Medicham is not as crazy anymore. We have 5 special traits, yes. We still have 5 special traits, definitely should think about that later as well. Of course, we would never do a count sharing. Never happens. Speaking of never happened, what the hell is this? Why do we have here Medicham? Of course we're gonna go for the player because I don't know what's gonna hit them. They think, oh, Medicham is so bulky, but then they're gonna get hit by a player from a Florigator. And then they say, oh, not that bulky anymore. Not that bulky. Actually saw you yesterday. That's definitely happened. Surely. Where did you see me? I was actually outside yesterday, so would have been funny. I know. Jack the Ripper's coming for me. Would be actually funny because I was actually outside yesterday. I wasn't outside today because I didn't really have the time. But I was outside yesterday to get all the tea. Honestly, if you want some tea and you're from Germany, this is the one you have to get for sure. Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. Best fucking tea. Definitely didn't buy 3 packages of them. Ah, you saw me coming out of the house. Actually, I see. Surely. Excadrill. Quagsire. Floricanto. So it's basically just Excadrill. Nice. Mm-hmm. Of course you did. Surely. You ate Legends this morning using one of the teams you showcased. That's nice. Congrats to you there. It is very nice. I honestly hear a lot of people hitting Legend for the first time actually this season as well, like doing Catch Cup, which is kind of cool to know. Recently actually made a poll on YouTube, and let me actually check the stats real quick for it. We have 12,000 votes basically, and 13% of the people hit Legend this season. Of course, those are going to be more than actually the percentage of people that play Global League, because the people that watch my content usually are people that are more into trying to get Legend, whatever. But like 13% hit Legend, 11% hit Expert, 22% hit a Veteran, and I try to kind of realign here, and 54% were Ace or lower. So kind of interesting for that. I feel like it's kind of balanced towards it. I feel like the system itself is kind of okay. Having at the end of the day like 13% people, like 13% of the people hitting Legend is kind of fair, I would say. It's not as crazy as what was back in the day, but I still think it's a fair system at the current time. It's cool. But what I still would like to see is something past Legend. So getting rewards again after like 3,250 or something like this. Would like to see that. Never made Legend. Like, honestly, Pokédexy was able to hit Legend after 2 seasons of trying. Which I feel like is a good showcase on how if you actually put in time into it and effort into it, you're actually easily able, but you need like the effort basically for it to hit Legend. If you just try to do your best, try to do the battles, whatever, you're actually going to be able to do it if you have also the Pokemon, of course. But I find like Pokédexy being a good example on what is possible if you try your best there. Play for the dust, I guess, like that's a solid one then as well. Can't mentally handle another rank. Honestly, I see it also a lot with other people. Also, like, I mean, you see it sometimes on like Twitch streamers or whatever getting angry, where you don't know if it's like getting angry for content or actually getting angry at the game. For me, I never had like those issues or whatever. But yeah, I know some people are not really made for the stress that it sometimes is. I never really feel the stress, to be fair. But also for me, because I had so many games played already that I cannot use 2x Ninetales. Fuck well, okay. That's not really the biggest issue for me anymore. But yeah, a lot of people get very stressed out for it. Moin, wie geht's? Wie geht's, wie steht's? Special Cups are great for people to rise up quick. For me, especially for Special Cups, which I always find funny, the first 2 days or something, 1.5 days, 2 days are literally free low for me. Like, I literally destroy everybody in that. And afterwards, like, everybody kind of figures out the meta, and like, then I'm kind of struggling a little bit as well with that. But literally, the first 1 or 2 days of a new cup coming out, I completely wreck everybody, which is kind of funny for me, but like, I struggle afterwards usually, so. But like, it's, if I always have to, of course, take a look at the meta previously, like prior towards it, because of YouTube and stuff like this. And this allows me to just have some more insight towards it. Of course, I do videos as well, so like I kind of share the insight that I have. But this always kind of allows me to be a little bit ahead of other people. Also, this close comment kind of helped me out there a little bit here right now. But I always see it like for like special cups, especially completely new special cups, on how I completely destroy the meta in the first day, which is always kind of funny. People just don't know what they're running yet, and I'm, of course, researching everything, knowing what looks really good for me, knowing on how to battle teams, or like play teams already, because I know what I expect, I know what is coming up. So, how can I climb in catch cup when every game is hard counter? I mean, stuff like this happens. Like, it depends, of course, also on the team that you have. Why are you not running Shadow Claw here, man? Like, Shadow Claw is not Legacy anymore. It was Legacy before. Honestly, the amount of times every season I lose to my own team is wild. Like, literally happens several times every season. But also, I have to say I still win more often against my own lines than I lose against it, because of me knowing how to play against it, because I know what I expect in the back. There were like so many games I won because I knew what I'm going to face in the back, because it was my own team. And that helps out quite a bit. So it goes in kind of both directions. I sometimes lose against my own teams, but I mainly actually have a benefit of doing videos about teams, because I know how to play against them as well with that then. I know the weaknesses, I know what's going to come against me then. Quagsire and Regigigas, so actually has some advantages more than it does disadvantages. Especially because I don't play a team for too long, so people never know what I'm playing. Should have Flygon. Honestly, I don't even remember it anymore. I don't even know what Holiday Cup is anymore. But I like Shadow Flygon for a lot of the limited mails for sure. Cool pick. Gligar is a very bad Pokemon. I basically always encounter Gligar when I get completely hardwalled by it. I was on my skateboard, hell yeah. I love my skateboard. Glad you saw it. Saw me doing all the tricks on it. Honestly, I think I would not be capable of any skating at all. Literally too stupid for that stuff. I think we have one more set after this one. So we're definitely getting that done kind of fast. I started since day one of Go Bad League being released. I started playing. I was like literally immediately interested in this kind of topic, so like I already researched it immediately after it kind of got announced and stuff like this. I had like a good friend, which I don't really talk to anymore nowadays, sadly, that was even interested as soon as like the battle feature was available, where I wasn't really interested in it yet because there was nothing to do really with it. There you can battle friends or whatever, but he always wrecked me with like counter users like Hitmonchan back in the day, which was like really decent. And he was like doing all the calculations based on basically what PvPoke does. Nowadays he did for himself back in the day when it was first released, like before Go Bad League was even released, like a year prior. And so I was already like a little bit interested there, but like not too crazy interested there. And then as soon as Go Bad League got announced, I was kind of hooked and tried to start. But also, when I started, I made a big mistake by not investing into PvP at all. So for me, I was like seeing people running Registeel with 2 moves, and I was like, why would anybody do that kind of stuff? And I was running sometimes my own Registeel with just Flash Cannon back in the day. So yeah, this is something that I would not recommend anybody else do, because it's kind of silly. Oh, I forgot that they actually still had another Pokemon in the back. I thought it was like only the Gligar left, and I never used my shields because I'm a complete idiot. What the hell? Oopsie. Yeah. I think that's going to be difficult. First, I'm catching the stream. Just wanted to say things. Thank you for the kind message. There's nothing I can do here, I think, anymore. And that wasn't English, which is also nice. Oh, they even call the bait. Yeah, they're definitely stream sniping. What the hell? Surely. Okay, let's go. Gonna have Regigigas, Ninetales, and Quaxwell. Okay, Regigigas can stay then. I actually had some games I won with Regigigas before, so I'm kinda happy with it. Running the most meta ones, Lifeheart Slowking, hell yeah. I was actually running, like, my first Legend team, or like rank 1 team, whatever, like, I think it was rank 10 back in the day, was actually Altaria, which I got traded from a friend with 2 moves, Swampert, which has horrible IVs and was running Sludge over Earthquake, and Jirachi, which was single moved. That was my first team where I got to the highest rank in the preseason with. Definitely the craziest meta Pokemon. Preseason of Go Bad League was like, yeah, nobody knew anything, like literally it was like super wild. I miss those days though. Like it's kind of similar to whatever like Fortnite is or whatever right now, where like people love like the OG season, and it's still not the same because people are just in a completely new tryhard sweaty skill level that everybody's just trying to do the craziest meta stuff, and just not the same feeling if you play against fun Pokemon, because you don't have fun Pokemon anymore. Also, I can forfeit this game immediately because there's no way I can win against Lantern with a Regigigas. So, unless I'm gonna get a defense up here, this is the only thing that would stop me from forfeiting. Goodbye. Lantern is literally the hardest answer for me. Excadrill. I get like all the Fortnite shorts and whatever on my timeline right now, which is like, yeah, get all the stuff towards that. I see like a lot of people complain about how, yeah, it's just try hard now, everybody is building like crazy, and they didn't have the same feeling in the beginning of Fortnite where everybody had just had fun. And I feel like it's the same for Pokemon Go. Like you will never be able to go back to what it was before, where like literally everybody was enjoying it, where you got legendaries all the time, where you were able to, where's my belly bolt? Am I silly? I'm most likely silly. Eh? Am I blind? Must be blind, right? It's based on CP? I must be completely blind right now. Oh, there it is. I was literally looking the entire time for a yellow bolt, but it isn't yellow. I'm so stupid. I am so silly. So, yes, I am blind now. Ah, this happened last time as well yesterday. I was like wondering what is happening now, but like, yeah, my phone still wants to update their UI, and it happened during the last 3 streams at the exact same time. Where they asked me for it, and I always have to click away for it. Always also the exact same time it comes up, it's funny. I can go for one more fast move and maybe swap then. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let it go through, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna shield them. For me done. Honestly, starters kinda need some adjustment, I feel like. For me, I'm fine with starters because I spend monies on raid passes to do Go Battle League sets, which gives you a lot of starters. But, yeah, it's more expensive to build Pokemon. You need more Pokemon. It's kind of like this Niantic thing. Please let this move go through. Please don't know that they have Play Rough. You have the evolution of it, but please don't know you have that this thing has Play Rough. Yes! Get absolutely wrecked. Completely wrecked by a kitty. What the hell? That is amazing. Imagine getting completely annihilated by a small kitty. Regigigas. Hell yeah, I can't wait. Klotzaya, I can't wait. Ein Cologne, okay. Double normal at least. Honestly, like, super small kitty was so much fun just now. Completely destroying the opponent. 11 out of 10 can recommend to a friend. Hooray! Let's use the next opponent, the next victim for Klotzaya as well as... Oh! Dunsparce, that's not nice. I'm gonna try to catch a move on Regigigas. Fun. I think they're gonna go... I can go for 7 here, right? No, they actually go straight for the move. So that's a drill run. I can let this move go through them. Honestly, like, the wheel literally lost Reggie. I feel like Reggie was definitely one of the most common ones. If you would, like, go through the entire streams edit with the wheel, like, Reggie Steel was the most common one. At least I know. Like, this is a cool thing as well for, like, if you want to know on how to catch. Depending on the behavior from the opponent, like, from the opponent for, like, stuff prior, you can predict when they're going to throw. For example, here, the opponent threw their first move immediately after, like, when they got them. And so I was able to predict that they're going to most likely do the exact same thing again. And so I was able to catch the move here, even though, like, it would be smarter for them to go for one extra fast move. To not give me a free fast move with my Klotzaya, but... yeah, predicting opponents' play is kinda important to get better at PvP. Okay, 2, 3, 4. I want to throw here just in case I want to debuff me, which they most likely don't, but... yeah, they erased the XP things. Like, they erased XP like crazy, by the way. Like, I think Evolutions got like 4 times or whatever. You had, the especially excellent throws give you 1000 XP or whatever. It was like 100 before, I think. That was wild. I cannot forfeit here. Gligar again. Gligar. Always Gligar. Quagsire. Pomo. And... Quaxwell. Pomo. Quack. Oh. Quacks. Do you have any other Pokemon games? I have every Pokemon game. All of them. Like, all of the main series games I have. I have all the Mystery Dungeon games. I play them. I played them all. But right now I don't play the main series games currently because of not really the interest. The new DLC looks kind of the same boring stuff again. I don't know. For me, main series games kinda is not as interesting anymore. I wish it would be different, but yeah. Favorite stuff is definitely mystery games, mystery dungeon games, of course. Best games of them all. Best games of them all. Gonna let this one go through. See what they're gonna go into. Going to have a ton of energy at least. Oh. Come on, please shield. Still have my other water type in the back, so they're going to be double weak to cracks there then. Bet they're shielding this one now. I can tell you already they're gonna shield this one. Stream snipe easy. VGC after years. I played VG, like, not, I actually didn't play VGC, like the format that you play as well. Then, oh, that's going to be a charger book. That's good to know. That you see on the stream as well. But I played a ton of draft leagues back in the day, which is like then for single player, basically, like single Pokemon battles, which was a lot of fun. I played them during Generation 7 mainly, and I played a lot of them. And it was fairly decent at them. I won one as well, against a lot of people. But yeah, Draft Leagues was always my favorite game mode for the main series games. Of course, we played it on Showdown, because Showdown is the only way to play those games without having to basically cheat. We actually played one Draft League, which was a lot of fun. On Pokemon Let's Go as well, which was cool. Okay, we can forfeit this game. There's nothing that I can do against them farming me all the way down there. On Pokemon Let's Go was cool because we were actually able to get the Pokemon ourselves. Because there was basically... it was just super easy to get those Pokemon. It wasn't really a difficult thing because it didn't have IVs, I think. And so it was kind of easy to do that. I still play Pokemon Showdown a little bit too often when I don't want to work, but that's a different thing. Just random ladder. Okay, at least we're gonna be nearly done already, which is kind of nice. Some speed running going on. Again, Regigigas, by the way. Perfect matchup for Regigigas. Resisting the lick damage is going to be amazing. Obviously, I'm still gonna do like 60%, but double resisting lick is perfect for me. Still, actually, didn't think that would be that easy for me to survive. Ah, I wish I would have been able to get to the move in time. So I've got have to shield here again, but it's fine. Legends and Let's Go, yeah. Which I never really expected. Like when Let's Go first got released or whatever, and like just announced, I was never really the biggest fan of it either. But when you actually played it, it was like so much fun to play. It was just a peaceful game, but like the graphics were basically exactly what I would like to have for every Pokemon game. I'm not the biggest fan just for open games because for me, I don't know, for me Pokemon games are also a lot about the storyline and stuff like this. And it's just like you see how it's basically no storyline whatsoever. Like it is a storyline, of course, in the new games as well, but you have to wait until the end to really have it. You have it's like those bits like super randomly because you can do whatever you want to do in the game, which a lot of people I guess like. I don't really like it too much. I just rather have like a game that you play and then have some freedom afterwards, where you don't have to go like on a certain way, but like have like the standard classic formula for Pokemon for the main games as well. But I don't know. Just don't really like it. Shiny hunting was amazing and Let's Go. Honestly, I feel like that was like the one thing that made the game even better than than I thought or whatever. I nearly got every single shiny for Let's Go. I got, I think, up to 110 or something. I got like nearly all. I think I almost like Articuno as the only legendary or something. I reset for every legendary, which was a lot of fun. Graphics were perfect and that's it. Nah, like the game was fun as well. Shiny hunting was like so much fun in general. Like the way the game like handled stuff, where you were able to like fly later on over all the routes. That was like so nice. Let's Go was not perfect, don't get me wrong. Like it was maybe a little bit too easy a lot of times because you had like those weird candies you were able to give Pokemon. That was definitely something that was maybe a little bit too easy, but it was just fun to play, which I feel like, I don't know, nowadays games, for me at least, it's not fun to play. I didn't even finish the DLCs. Or like first DLC, even though we're gonna get the new DLC very soon. I think this might be the final game for today. But yeah, I mean, everybody can have their own opinion on it. I'm literally not very happy with the current way the main series games are. I feel like it's like steadily going downhill for me. Like basically, I still was okay with the first one there with like, was it Scarlet? No, it was Sword and Shield. I still didn't really enjoy it like that, like crazy much or whatever, but like I still was fine with it. Like it was okay for me. But then Sword and Shield were, in my opinion, pretty damn bad. I didn't really like it them. No, Sword and Shield was fine. Scarlet and Violet, I mean, those like all the same, use the same names, man. They're both like with S in the beginnings. But yeah, Sword and Shield was for me okay. Scarlet and Violet were honestly nearly my least favorite games of them all. I know some people like them way more, whatever, like, happy for you. Just talking about myself. Don't like them. I just don't like them. I just didn't like the new games. Pro Skater for the GameCube, yeah, definitely my favorite game. Anything other than Hidden Power? Don't actually think it really did. But like I think, like I looked at it recently and I don't think there was like something crazy. I think it learned Mud Slap, which was maybe better or something like that. But it wasn't like learning crazy good fast moves, as far as I remember at least, when I looked at it recently. Okay, they're gonna go into this Scrafty. But yeah. Not too sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow, by the way. Have to see first. Not sure about it. It's just like the season itself. It's just kind of... Catch card is even getting dry for me after all those rounds. Did you ever play TCG or only VGC? I played... Like, I never played VGC for more than like a week or something. I played for a week though. But not for longer than that. I tried it out for a little bit. There was like this one thing, it was still almost like this as well. There was like this one app that you were like able to use on your PC and it was just kind of getting through it. How are you getting on so far? Actually, I think I climbed some elo, but this is I think the final game for today. And it's going to be a win, apparently. So, that was kind of nice. I think that was the final one. So, this is going to be nice. I can finally get some dinner, which is going to be amazing. And then I can do some more university. Hooray! Can't wait. Can't wait. Got a charge there. That's actually more rare than like the Rex Alchemy. And I think that was it. I think that it. I think it is it. It is it. So we are going to be able to at least call it a day for today. Thanks for everybody who joined today. A little bit of a shorter one. I kind of want to speedrun the games anyway. It's not really that interesting. But I might just start streaming like once a week or something, like every Thursday or something like this. Moving forward, because I feel like it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun, especially for like Spin the Wheel. There's mostly going to be a Spin the Wheel video coming up for like Sunday, I would imagine. Because I want to bring it out usually at like the evening time. And starting with Monday, most likely we're going to have like some kind of news towards new season. So I have like one idea which I also already spoiled before for Spin the Wheel for Sunday. Otherwise, we have a lot of legend teams, like rank 1 the world teams coming up still that I can feature for the next week. And we will see what we're going to do tomorrow. For tomorrow, I have another video anyway done as well, so that should be fine. Hope you all enjoyed today's one. I see you then. Bye bye.